Hello everyone, this is Heroes Trivia. Welcome back to another episode of our legendary Amenmesse Let's Play. We continue for episode 18 from turn 93. So we are Pharaoh, and we are pushing off a lot of small factions. We're disregarding diplomacy, because honestly there is no diplomacy for weak factions, and if we're going to be sort of unreliable, we might as well go for the extreme. So let's see what we have. We have some new territory. Waset is another pillar of civilization. We're actually gonna just quickly upgrade it to tier 5 and just shift this even higher. We have 4 points here. We want to build this, but not enough idle workforce. So we'll build the other buildings first. 2 slots. I think we just add the gold market, and the remaining building would be the tax collection office. There might be something we want to remove. I guess not. A lot of resources here. We're doing the grain pot for extra food, so we're gonna not go for this. 15%. We could do this though. There's a couple really good things about this. The stackable diplomatic relations with non-Egyptian factions I think is great. Because if we have this at every settlement, that's a lot of points for the Canaanite and the Hittite factions later on, as well as some of the nomadic ones. The only downside here is that if we don't go gold market, we lose some resources and a little bit of happiness. Usually we don't build this, but in this case we do want this to be a food bank. And this gives base food, even though it's 110. 110 is decent. 15%. I think we take the 110. The base value is going to be a bit better. This is waiting for that. That's going to take a while. We're not in a rush for that. We are in a rush for this. We need to build this quickly. And we actually need to demolish a building. Or actually demolish 2 buildings and get this out so that we can save on future buildings. That will finish next turn, and then we'll just pop this in. Because we are not going to get the slots this turn anyways. Outposts, let's see. They have a unique one. We are building way stations. We're not going to fix the influence with that. We're going to build the influence here. They also have a unique temple. We are in the area of Upper Egypt where we will have a lot of unique landmark. A lot of the legitimacies will come from this area. Stone producing. Okay, so for this one, I think we don't build the resource boosting one. We're still gonna do a Shrine of Ammon, and then for this one, I think we take the way station instead of the trade post. And they get a commandment as well. It's going to max food. We're going to minimize the stone output here. Do we use this last workforce here? I guess we do. Alright, we're still waiting for the Niometer. We're waiting for a lot of workforce here. Do we not get our ability until... Yeah, my question is, how do we get this? I think it automatically... we get this already, right? Current cooldown means it just refreshed. Let's look at Amenmesse, see if we can get him some points.
True Pharaoh.
Yep, we just got 3 points again, and we're gonna load him up. He's max level already. We want him to be max everything. So we now have this available for us if we want to reduce cost. Basically trade a bit of gold. Actually quite a bit of gold. 250. I think it's really worth it if the upkeep of the army is...
Egypt.
If it's close to 250 gold. Actually no, the upkeep is only bronze and food reduction, right? Yeah, it's not all upkeep reduction, so it's never really gonna factor in. I don't think it's ever worth it. Alright, if we save like 900 food and 100, I guess we have a lot of gold, it's worth it. In our case, we do have a lot of gold. Alright, one more settlement and we'll get this done. And we'll get a new ambition. Yeah, they're just waiting. Everything takes a lot. Nile meter takes a lot. Obelisk take a lot. The urns. That building. And then this needs a 5 upgrade as well. Maybe we can help. Okay, first off, we don't have enough influence here. That's problematic. This provides 3 influence. Okay, so hopefully this pushes us over. And also Obelisk will push us over. Yeah, so we should be okay.
Warrior of Nubia.
Not in a rush to start wars on this side. It's not really against the factions. It's just that if we stretch ourselves too far in the Western Desert, we run into the problem of dealing with too many nomadic factions invasions, and we're not ready for that yet. Yeah, I think Nubian mercenary bowmen's good enough for this army. Start recruiting them. They're not going to get to Ceres.
Warrior of Nubia.
Alright, they're missing 1 unit.
Hard men for a hard job.
This is a weird army. It's not a lot of range here.
Survived another day. Line up. Let me see.
We haven't really tested these guys out in battle, but I imagine they'll be quite good. They did get nerfed on the recent patch. Axe units got nerfed, chariot units got buffed. I think that's the biggest change on the first patch.
I need more blades.
Alright, we'll do Kopesh. He's the only guy who's not moved. Yeah, he can stay here.
Warrior of Nubia. The fire of Nubia.
Alright, we're pushing into them next. And are we declaring war against Seti? I mean, we definitely can. We have any ongoing deals with anyone?
For Pharaoh's glory.
What? History will remember me.
I mean, our poor diplomacy limits
The wrath of Egypt.
any potential vassalization / confederation deals that we can pull off. It's a shame. We'd like to get our brother and sister to join us. But that's not super important. Raiding us. Bit annoying.
Firstborn.
We'll repair that. Yeah, I think we're just gonna march up. We'll be the one
will be mine.
fighting against Seti's armies.
Fortune ahead. Get marching. Power and pride.
Won't be enough to wipe them.
I have other plans.
Not a very big force.
Warrior of Nubia.
We can get a bit of morale. Let's get all the outposts finished so
Here I
that
go
we
again.
can
On my own.
interact with them.
Glory beckons.
Alright, so I can't actually land into them. Then we're gonna just
With me,
hop onto the
brothers.
land route and start moving forward.
My time is now.
Probably just gonna end up joining them. I'll take the bonus.
Bless my path, divinity.
We should have enough movement. We could consider attacking this first. They don't seem to have a lot of armies. We could maybe spread out.
Courage is everything. Get ready to move.
Do we have vision?
I'm tired of this already.
Well, now we do. Yeah, they don't have much.
Mighty warrior.
Yeah, gold is our cheat. We basically have full map vision at pretty much all
Battle
times.
is my calling.
Alright, this army's now ready. They can take care of them.
To war.
Yeah, the movement in the Nile is insane. They can come reinforce against the main settlement.
The struggle never ceases. It was never in doubt. Be grateful for my mercy. Spirit and pride.
We don't have to rush. We can land back here. Yeah, we'll get the first bonus first. Ooh, a mace. It's a new type. He does have a lot of Kopesh units. Let's double stack this then. He doesn't have a lot of missile. I don't think the army has that much gold. He has 50 gold upkeep, not really worth it. Bronze upkeep, siege time. Yeah, we'll double down that as well. It's quite a bit of bronze here. We have a healthy amount of everything, so it's not a big concern. Alright, weird target as a plot. He's plotting against us. What's he trying to do? Discredit? Alright, I mean, I was hoping to kill him outright, but we could also... Yeah, we used it incorrectly. Bit unfortunate. We can try to remove him. Oh my god. Legitimacy difference. What do I do with his points? I think the points are just gone. It's fine. We don't need to do any more point gathering. It's so close, but it's 2 turns away. There's so much to build, especially here. I feel like we should just rush this one. All these upgrades. This one gives extra workforce growth. I think we take that first. Okay, so much to build. This is good. It's mostly here. We have 7 workforce to work with. Take this, take this. Want to build that. Probably this for the stacking effect of the diplomatic relations. That's the hidden room, and then once we get one more, we probably build a shrine. Yeah, there's no real stone boosting building for us either. Either a shrine or one of these. Saul is, I believe, in a relatively safe spot. I don't know if there's any invading armies that comes that way. Let's get the influence fit quickly. We're probably going to declare war against Seti. We don't technically need any of these. But it's such a slow build up. We'll get the buildings done first. Yeah, this is the big rebuild project. We need the obelisk, a couple more turns.
Glory beckons. Prepare for anything. Warrior of Nubia. Strong arms and stronger stomachs.
We could try to form another army over here.
Warrior of Nubia.
And also over here.
Warrior of Nubia. You better have strong nerves.
Yeah, their spearman's not as good as ours, but we should have a stash of them here that we can trade up. 37
I'll
base.
prove myself worthy.
I mean, it's boosted to 45. I don't know what the base value is. Alright, what we're gonna do is we're just gonna do specialty unit recruitment.
When I call, you answer.
And we're gonna recruit from both there and down. Where is Kerma? Yep.
Set up patrols. I need more blades.
And they'll just bring the archers and the spearmen up to the front. And they have really good melee defense, 48 with the bonus. I mean, they're not faction, they're local. And we'll bring some good archers with them. Our gold producing... Where is our gold producing province? This one. Our capital. We're gonna pop a general down.
The might of Nubia.
He has one job. Give us more gold. Provide extra diplomacy bonuses. More gold. In case anyone's holding something, we can... Nope, that's it. I think that's all the bonuses we can give him. Yeah, this is our big gold production area. We also have a food producing booster, which I think is Napata. Oh, this is where we can use the abilities. Now I see them. Okay. We'll use them in the future. Right now, I don't think we need to. In a lot of places, we should use this for the extra point. Should be used when we have like 4 points. But the 5th point's harder to gain, of course.
Death to my enemies.
They're good. They're good. What we need to do... Is that our most food producing 3K? 3.4k to be exact. I mean, there are 4 food producing regions there, but some of them are not ports, so it might not be the highest. Yep, Napata's the winner. So we throw a general over here.
Keep watch from the walls.
And we get 10%. He can also boost happiness. A little bit of influence if we want that. It should be applied next turn. I don't think it updates live. Yeah, it's one turn to equipped. It will pay for himself at least,
Fight with
right?
honor.
If we think about it that way, it's I don't think it evens out. He might not pay for himself because he costs 300 food and I'm getting 10%, but this is not base value. This is all the percentages added on already. So I actually think he's a loser in that case. Yeah. We might recall him.
The sun shines on me.
We'll check the value next turn. I think we're good.
The gods favor me.
Oh. Plot exposed. Cancel our plot. Gain 60 regards with him and 100 gold. Or lose 60 regards. Yeah, lose. I'm gonna kick him off the court. Oh, not our area. Good. He's good as gone. Make it cheaper for us to recruit. Range units. Oh, we get 2. Spear and range units. No. Actually, axe units and bow units. Because we got to cover both sides. Alright, there's still a 3. No rush. We'll build more food buildings first. Alright, we'll use it. We'll use it here.
Make your name or die.
Next year we get
Strong
cheaper
arms
units
and
as spears
stronger
first.
I will do great things. The fire of Nubia.
Cheaper axe next year. We'll get some Kopesh
When I
first.
call, you answer. Power and pride. I stand unbroken.
We could strike at these targets.
Battle is my calling.
He can't move.
Mighty warrior. Stay alert, brothers. You stand no chance. Glorious bloodshed. Face me, cowards.
We're just gonna declare war, I
Before
guess.
send you away in pieces, I will count to 1.
Alright, what's the diplomatic situation here? Alright, little patch here, but not bad. We're containing the war mainly to this area. Does Saul get into the water here?
I heed only destiny.
I feel like we need to kill him. Even though we can take this target pretty easily. Oh, not pretty easily. They have a pretty big garrison.
Amenmesse, Pharaoh of Egypt.
Let me just wipe out Saul first. Or else they're just gonna keep harassing our outposts until they die.
Another step closer to my goals.
We don't need the food, we don't need the
mess.
replenishment, so might as well just kill him.
Faster now,
Can we get back? Okay, that's worth
God,
it.
Pharaoh.
Alright, they're sieging.
I'll prove myself worthy. I'll kill you. Death to my enemies.
We could siege the main settlement. It will save us a turn
The fire
instead of going
Libya.
hunting for these.
I live for this. They'll break eventually.
Right, they can still
My time is now.
hit this and then drag. Oh, we didn't drag them in, but
We showed them. You are prisoners no longer. Battle is my calling.
oh wow, we get to kill both. How do they have Libu units? They're in Upper Egypt.
We were too much for them. Get used to your chits. I'll prove myself worthy.
Right, we'll be there next turn. We'll grab that. They'll clean this up and get Ba next turn. Amenmesse is delayed, but afterwards they can sweep through and help us with the garrison, so we can take this quicker. And then we'll move into them. Alright, that war is progressing nicely. Kenny's on hold. We're still recruiting another 2 armies. They will trade units, basically, so Kenny will end up with 3 armies here, and then they will be the one pressing into Tausret in the future. We'll keep the 2 armies on that flank. They don't need to do very much there.
Spirit and pride.
Do we want this? No. He only has a bow. I mean, he can only... I can give him a chariot. Aside from that, not much I can do with him.
Courage is everything.
He boosted by 600. I mean... Yeah, there's also 20% from here. And 100% from Shadu. Okay. I'm pretty sure he doesn't pay for himself.
Old Kush will live in me.
Because it's only 10%. If he had units, and the 10% recruitment cost discount also was applied, then he would be fine. But in this case, I don't think he pays for himself. Yeah. He's only worth about 100 something. It's not worth it.
The might of Nubia.
He's fine. Because he's getting us resources that we wouldn't have otherwise. He's getting us gold and stone. You know, we're paying food for gold and stone, so that's okay.
Glory beckons. I need more blades.
Alright, I think we're fine. Most of the action's over here. Saul is still alive somewhere. I don't know where they have an army or they have another settlement farther away. But they have not been wiped. They have one region somewhere.
In the name of duty.
Ah, way north. Okay. And this is where we can use the... Wait. I can annex them? They don't have to be my vassal?
For Pharaoh's warrior of Egypt.
Okay, this is good. This means we can get Seti, we can get Telsret, we can get Ramses.
For
Cooldown's
Pharaoh's
10
glory.
turns. I could just end this war and annex them? Hold on to that thought.
True Pharaoh.
Hold on to that thought.
Remain vigilant. Driven by injustice. March ahead. To war.
Let's do this first. I want someone in the vizier position.
Must commence. Pharaoh
The bay.
commands.
Let's do it. I'll claim. I can buy an action, right? Yep. Sasani's in the desert. He has a decent army. Pinhuni. I'll take the treasure position as well. And it's just you, dear brother. Alright, I can get 4 actions with the Vizier. Plot Embezzle. Alright, so I have access to Embezzle. The 400 is because I used up my actions. I just kick him out with the... I just plot against him next... Yeah. Easy stuff. Court discount.
It is time to survey the mighty administration.
I get 4? I can allocate discounts? I can allocate building cost discounts. Oh, please do resources. I don't really build that many. Definitely no recruitment. Management, some buildings. Administration, definitely good. Production. Yeah, this is probably how we build stuff, mostly. Wow. We are very powerful. The might of Egypt. We'll use this for new settlements that we conquer. Let's get the base values up first.
Death to my enemies.
You're fine.
The fire of Nubia. Strong arms and stronger stomachs.
Actually, I think those discounts kick in next
Are you
turn.
strong enough?
I don't know, character time.
Warrior of Nubia.
Do we just go with Nubian Longbowman? Like that range, 276.
Here I go again.
I mean, its
my own.
base is 230. SETI's 288 now because the base is 240. It's even more insane. It's a regional bonus. I think that bonus actually go away. They basically have a gold upkeep cost. 55 damage for 45 for missile. If we're looking to not pay that, do we go with these? Or do we go with these? 35, 35. They're very similar.
When I call, you answer.
26, 9, 12, 10.2, 18 ammo. I mean, it's boosted to 21, but we're looking at base value here. More ammo. Better accuracy. Alright, we're doing faction unique. Also cheaper. Cheaper upkeep.
I need more blades. Hard men for a hard job. Mighty warrior. Line up. Let me see.
We have 6 of those. Pick up 2
Strong
more
arms
spearmen.
and stronger
Get some
stomachs.
chariots. Maybe some swords units on top of that. Maybe not.
Power and pride.
Alright, we just need to reinforce that.
Let's get going. You stand no chance. Ah, sweet victory. My greatness is proven.
Alright, tear down. Native recruitment, maybe not. It's still Upper Egypt, right? Yeah. Get 5 buildings. 6 plus that. Not getting that, but 6 buildings. 1 extra slot.
No one doubts
Probably
me now.
a shrine. Probably not native recruitment, even though we do have a bronze building, so that does make it decent. Guess we keep it. It's ready tier 4. So no shrine here. I guess we built that. We'll use this ability next turn when we get more slots and also when we capture another territory here.
Glorious bloodshed. I'll kill you. It was never in doubt. Don't waste this chance. I'm always learning. I live for this.
Are they wiped? That's the other question.
We showed them. I rule here now.
Got another mace. Does not look like they got faction wiped.
Battle is my calling. Beware my wrath.
We can move up.
Press on. I'll prove myself worthy.
Okay, apparently Akhenaten, we cannot... Yeah, we need the legacy to occupy the city and rebuild it, so just basically we can't touch that. Saw his army on the road.
Is absolute.
I'm gonna use the diplomacy move. Oh, he also has 1.
All will remember me.
Alright, all these factions with 1 faction, we can technically just take them over. The problem is, the new territory that we get, we're not going to be able to defend it. And we're just going to basically lose the land. Like, if we take this, they're going to kill us. If we take this, they're going to kill us. So, it's not quite worth it. We can save it till we knock Seti down to 1 territory. It's only a 10-turn cooldown. That's the thing. I almost want to just try it. We'll try it with Saul.
Of duty.
Wow. Do we get the land? Oh, we did. That's not broken at all. Do we have a friendly neighbor I can trade the land to? Oh, we're right next to Minifer. Lower Egyptian units? Yep. We probably don't have time to recruit a full army here. The Red Pyramid, the Egyptian fort. I think it's actually possible for us to spring army here capable of doing a lot of damage. I don't want to recruit another Kenny and confuse us.
The might of Nubia.
We're gonna give him a really expensive army.
Let us band together.
A really expensive army. These are no good. But we might just use that for numbers right now. We're paying 12k food. The rest are nothing. The rest are just a speck of investment.
Come explore with me.
Wow, 19 units right
I
away.
expect strong arms and open hearts.
Get a chariot? Oh, we already have a chariot. What are lower Egyptian units good at? Let's see. Archers are so-so. Seems like swordsmen? I mean, we don't have the highest tier one, so I guess we don't see the really good units, but... not super impressed. These are okay. But axes got nerfed, that is true. You know what we could do? We could actually
Shemsuho must commence.
grab a bit more elite
Pharaoh
warrior
commands.
next turn, fill them out with 3 extra units on top of that.
Nubian glory. By divine will.
We can dump these here, in here. Yeah, we would want this anyways. We'll go with this, this, and this. We can take this very elite army and throw them at Minifer. Pharaoh's units against the capital.
Spirit and pride. My time is now.
They... guess I value movement more. Do we not get this? Maybe we get it next turn?
Courage is everything. Death to my enemies.
Yeah, the Saul army also got dissolved.
Marching on.
So we can't take that, but we could still... we need to still hit these 2 armies and then throw them this way.
The fire
I
of
probably
Nubia.
come here and help him out for a turn, and then we are both going to come this way, because I don't think we want to walk out of this desert here. I think we're fine. Do we have recruitments everywhere? I think we
stand
do.
unbroken.
Being pretty patient with Kenny's army. We probably can take on another war with Tausret. We just don't need to be so reckless. Right, we're gonna have a lot of armies coming here to harass us as well. It's gonna be hard to get these outposts up. But we can be patient here. We don't need to rush this army to do anything. Alright, we got this. Nice. Waiting for our next one to spawn.
I will do great things.
We can dump these here.
Patrol the city. With the voice of the gods, I declare this court in session.
We can't use them for that. Okay. Then... let's knock him out again. Get 4 actions. I can't have him conspire against himself. Wait, does this mean I have no way of increasing our plot score? I mean, technically it makes sense because we can't. I'm just gonna plot a lot against him. One of these is gonna work. The chance of him dodging all these, very hard. Yeah, I have no other actions I can take. I have 2 leftover actions. So his power is kind of useless once we fill up the court as well. Yeah, we can't do anything here. Oh, never mind. So, yeah, that's how we do it.
It is wise to align with royal blood in Egypt.
Make sure we can kill him.
Allies
The others
at court have their
does not really matter. Alrighty. Let's see.
For justice.
We're in no rush with this army. We'll pick up swordsmen, I
Join me in
guess.
adventure.
We'll build defensive first. We're gonna rush it. This is gonna be annoying. There's no building that can stay up. That's the problem. I could put my army there. These are also open to attack, actually. Let's build this.
I will triumph.
We will most likely need another army here. Alright, we're going to use this here. Allow constructing building directly to tier 3 in all settlements in a province. Reduce the construction time by 1. Repair all buildings in this province. Wait. How do we use it? Do we queue up a bunch of buildings and then hit the button? Let's say if I queue up this one. Wait. Yeah, if I can consume, why don't I do the tier 3 one? Is that it, though? Only on one build? Little confused of how that interaction went, because I read it as I can do it to all the buildings. Like I can do this too. Alright, oh well, not a big deal.
Battle is my
Ooh.
calling.
Pathetic.
Seti is marching
I
through
answer to
Tausret's
no one.
territory to get to us. This is a little bit problematic for
There's
us.
opportunity in chaos.
Coastal City, we'll take the defensive approach. Any invasions? So far, so good.
I'll prove myself worthy. People will
I'll take the light
always
ones.
crave conflict. Death to my enemies.
They're coming towards Kenny. Or they could actually hit at any of these points.
Glory
A
beckons.
little bit problematic.
When I call, you answer.
We might need to recruit units here too. It could get attacked.
Mighty warrior.
My will is absolute.
We can strike now and fight a 1v2. Right, we basically beat down one and then fight the other later.
I will not
I
submit.
don't know how strong they are.
The fire of Nubia.
They ran away.
Battle is my calling.
17 units, 20 units.
Worldly warrior. Time to strike.
Alright, we can overcome this. We don't need his help. That we can focus moving up.
They posed no challenge. Occupy the city. The struggle never ceases.
I don't think we need this because there's so many stone buildings that I don't think we need it. Gonna get the happiness boost first. Eventually we probably don't need that either.
Rightful heir.
Alright, there's no point to march through the desert. We can join them here.
I'll prove myself worthy.
I can probably grind through.
What could
you know
you
what? Give us
possibly
vision.
have to offer? I fight for Hati. We bow no more. History for Pharaoh's glory.
Power and pride.
Just like how he powered through this, if the quality units are bad here,
A crown, a throne, an empire.
we can power through this too. And that will speed us up.
To war. You stand no chance. We were too much for them. The gods favor me.
All right, get rid of this.
Death to my enemies.
I will not bow.
The fire of Nubia.
I think we trespass and start cutting off.
Going
Are there
where the
one
wind
faction?
blows.
Three county.
Proud son of Egypt.
3 region faction. There's a little bit here, a little bit here. Where's their other one? This one happens to be a capital. I'm trying to stop Seti's
The
armies
gods
from
will decide my
like just being a
Courage is
thorn.
everything. Battle is my calling.
Alright, given that we can't colonize this, and this is going super well, these 2 armies will push into Set's undefended territory because Set's army's all over here. That's a capital, but these 2 should be easy takings for both of them. I can rush out a movement boosting one, a way station here next turn, and then we can interact with that, interact with this, and maybe get out of the desert pretty quickly. And then we can go to Urg Gym. They're
bound
gonna
to
strike
dominate.
here with no extra defense. This is easy taking. Hardai gets taken. And then we're working towards Minifer, and then we can group with him.
My path is my own.
We go for the trespass, and then we just declare war on him afterwards, I think.
Glorious bloodshed.
Swalty.
Ah, sweet victory. On my way. I stand unbroken.
They don't have extra defense.
Spirit and pride.
We go for the siege. We'll use that battle as our save. We'll save this fight for next episode.
master
We're gonna
of
pulley
my
actual
own
fight
destiny.
this. We haven't had to fight in a
Gods will
while,
decide
but
my fate.
we want a relatively
My
clean
time
win
is now.
here. We can test out all the upper Egyptian units that we've been recruiting and we haven't really got to use in a real battle. And then they can finish this one
I'll
relatively
prove
cleanly.
myself
We
worthy.
can maybe even fight this afterwards. If not, we can always pull back towards Zalti afterwards, and then they can join up and take Zalti first, and then let Seti's army move forward, because we still have Kenny back here. And then these new recruiting armies
to
should
my
be enough to
enemies.
defend, at the very least. Shouldn't be a problem. We have 2 armies that's getting built right now. Yeah, food is heavily negative as we are expanding some forces, but as we get more territory, that food problem also will be solved. Overall, we're going to try to take this. Seti is getting pushed way back. We have a piece of territory here, but we are faced with many enemies. This faction only has 1 region, but it requires sieging, so I don't know if I can move them.
Boldest of warriors.
We'll take it slow. We'll give this a few more units, and then next Shimsuhor we have more units to recruit. I can dump a second army here to defend with the garrison, and then they can move out. And then once they can move out, all these are really easy pickings nearby. We can go back to war with Noobt, grab some of their minor regions here and there, and then just join up with our forces down here, and then we can obviously declare war against Telsrat, attack her from both the north and the south at the same time. And then Egypt should be won. A lot of desert cleanup. Sinai should be ours as well. And then we'll see what we want to do after that. Victory point wise, we haven't moved by much. A lot of the points are concentrated on Feat of Rule, which pushed us over to the minor victory. But the rest will require a bit more work to find out. A few landmarks we haven't built yet. We've been getting points from ambitions. But these are gonna get hit pretty quickly. We should get all the homeland done all 44 points should be in our bag. Foreign territories include some of the Sinai regions, Western Desert. Yeah, there's a couple more over there. We should get a lot of these points, but not all of them, because a lot of the points would be in Kenai and Anatolia. Cult centers, we're moving up. We'll get most of the Egyptian gods one done, and then we'll basically see when we can get to 140. So, hope you guys enjoyed this episode. See you all next time. Bye.